right, get this finished. Just wait till everyone gets back on. Hey there, Astro Love. Welcome back. Hi, Chris. You're here. Just waiting for Doris. Oh, there she is. Doris, you're first. And then what was the story? I got your extra 5. Thank you for that. Yeah, depending on the dollar exchange, what I suggest in future, Doris, if you're paying for readings, just go on Google, type in USD to AUD if you're going to pay in AUD, and just type in what is 12 US dollars today, because it changes every day, every time I'm online. But it's always around, in Australian dollars, the lowest it's been is about 1650, the highest it's been is about 1950. So it's always around that mark for a detailed reading. All right, so we have Doris with a detailed reading, Crystal with a detailed reading. Oh, Anadilia, you've paid again with a detailed reading, and then that's it. And then we'll be finished, okay? And then after that, if you want to hang around, we can have a look at everybody's star sign that's in the room, if you would like that. And with the star sign, just a quick demo for those of you who haven't seen it. We'll use the Lenormand deck for the star sign. So let's say you're a Aquarius. If you're Aquarius and you're watching this, think about a yes or no question. And here we go for you. Okay, Aquarius, this is for you. We have a no, we have a maybe, and we have a no. Okay, so that is a no for Aquarius. Aquarius, this is telling me about something secretive, something hidden going on. It's kind of like the moon in the tarot deck. It can mean about, if you're at school, it can mean about education and just getting your head in the books and studying. But generally speaking, this is all about someone or yourself holding on to some kind of secret. You're going to be trying to find a new direction coming up. You're kind of sick of whatever this is and you're looking for something new. But you're also trying to break free. The anchor was in reverse. The anchor is where somebody or something holds you back from moving forward, Aquarius. It was in reverse, so I feel like you're trying to break that bond or break some anchor. It looks like you've been involved in something and you're looking for something new to do. Okay, so that's what a star sign reading looks like. And now let's get on to Doris. Your Sagittarius, we'll do it at the end of the readings if nobody else has paid. Yeah, we got to do meh. Chris, I'll do Doris's question. So Doris, you're wanting a general sort of a love outlook future. Is there going to be some kind of reconciliation? Is that done? Are you moving forward? Are you meeting somebody new? And my hair is puffed out like a straw nest. Okay, here we go. This is a detailed for Doris. Then we'll jump back to meh, do a timed reading for meh. Unless she's here. All right. So Doris, we're going to do 3 rows of 5 with 2 decks. Show me where Doris is going in love and relationships. What's happening with Doris? With her love outlook. And I have no idea when something breaks down, and we all say that there's something we're supposed to learn from that, and there's something supposed to help you progress, something to move forward. Usually the aha moment when a relationship, marriage, even a job, whenever something breaks down and it's gone, it's taken away from us or whatever happens, the aha moment or the karma moment or whatever. It never happens when you need it to. It'll be like, oh, well, this happened because of this, or if this didn't happen, I would never have met this person, you know, like the aha moment comes much later on. But let's see where you're going with things. Looks like you're going into a decision process with more than one male here. There's definitely some options here laid out. You have, we'll get to this situation in a minute, because this looks like a possible reconnection of some kind going on. But in the beginning, we've got the king and the jack of the same suit. This normally represents two people that are related in some way. Can be father and son or daughter. It can also be brother and sister. It can be two brothers. So there's some kind of higher, lower power thing going on for you right now. There is what you said, there is this learning, this lesson. There will be something come to your mind. You'll probably go down memory lane, think about what was good about the relationship, what didn't work with the relationship, why did it break down, what was your part in it, what was his part in it, was there a third party involved, did somebody else step into the picture to create havoc? This is you seeing that things are done and dusted, they're over, and you're trying to now plan where it is you need to go, Doris. Like, the Seven of Hearts is really good energy because this is showing things that you'd planned years ago, even though you may have planned them with, I can't remember what you said his name was, but you planned a life ahead with this person. You plan what show you're going to go and watch, whether you're going to travel somewhere, whether you're going to have babies, what your plans were. These plans are still going to continue on for you, but possibly in a different direction. Well, of course, in a different direction. This guy's not there anymore. But this is showing me that the fun and the games, the socializing and everything, there was something different here, some kind of lesson going on, something that was complete, basically, because this is showing completion, it's done, it's finished, for something new to begin. Normally Seven of Hearts is where you're finding a new partner and moving on. So I feel that you're going to start to explore. You may be in that phase, Doris, where you're thinking, I don't want to start looking for somebody else, I'm not ready. And what if I find somebody else and start to get to know them and then he wants to come back? Don't spend your life waiting for that. You know, I know people that wait for years, decades. I know two individuals actually that waited a very long time and they're both alone. One much older than the other one. But yeah, both alone from waiting for that, what they believe was their soulmate. Now, talking soulmates, this is where you're going, where your options are. We have two jacks sitting here. Now, I don't know how old you are, Doris. I didn't take much notice when I looked at WhatsApp at your photograph or anything. I just seen a female picture up the top. I feel this is two types of people for you. One will be, let's look at them as far as their work goes or the way they look. Brown or red hair, family orientated, fun. In regards to work, they might be a builder, they might be an electrician, they might work in a restaurant, pretty much doing things with their hands. They're probably into physical fitness and sports, but they're very caring and genuine. The other one can be all about the money. They can be a bit childish though. They can be somebody that, you know, this could be a 50-year-old man that acts like he's 20. Been there, done that, seen that kind of activity. But yeah, this is work-wise, this would be somebody that works either in the stock market or real estate agent or selling cars, some kind of money transactions, even a banker. The other thing this person could do is they could work in medical or medical science. So they could work with animals as a vet. They could work in a hospital as a nurse or a doctor. They could work in a care centre looking after disabled children or something like that. So two different kinds of jobs. And as far as looks goes, this person would be all about looking sharp, looking their best, probably blue eyes, green eyes, very pale skin, white or blonde hair. This one would more likely have wavy hair. This one would have straight hair, possibly bald, this one. But yeah, they're two different energies that are coming towards you. It may be you exploring something. Now, if the description of one of these kind of fits in with the guy that you just broke up with, that makes sense, that you may be thinking about him, you may be thinking about a reconciliation. These two cards are about meeting up, discussing friendship. There's a relationship sitting here to start beginning. There's some kind of commitment here, but it's just showing a friendship and exploring something. There may be more than two options here for you as well. There may be other people that you're having friendships with, and also what I'm picking up on is somebody may want more from you than just being your friend as well coming up. You will start to settle and feel not so lost. You said to me in your messages that you felt a bit lost with everything, why this is happening, what you're going to do now. This is you coming back into yourself and plans starting to not be scared to make a plan with somebody. You're committed to something and someone. You're making plans together. You may even be thinking about moving where you live, moving the circle of people you hang around. There's definitely new friendships here, new things going on. You've also got this here. So I feel that you're going to make a big effort to change everything, because I mean, basically, the negative cards in the whole of this reading are these two. But this one's not so negative. This one's just all about being up in your head, bringing something, closing the door on something, thinking, this is what I have to do for me, I have to close the door on this. All of the rest of it is showing socializing, talking to people, getting to know people. If you put something on hold while you were dating that guy, let's say there was something you used to do before you met him, or something you used to regularly hang out with certain people, and because you were with him all the time, you let that go. Maybe you're returning to something like that, and you'll feel a comfort in that. You'll feel a sense of well-being in all of that. This here is to be prepared for, you may start to pick up day by day. There's going to be some down days. I'm wondering also whether he's going to be seen with somebody new down the track, and it's going to create a lot of confusion, a lot of stress. You're going to wonder if he knew her from before. You're going to wonder if this is why it's all broke up, because he's moved on to somebody else. But this could be you getting very, very stressed and sort of going into a bit of a confusion area. Now, we haven't got time to do a second full deck, so what we'll do now is a few tarots. Show me where Doris is going in love. So it's looking pretty promising. It's looking good. When you're having a bad day, let yourself have a bad day, okay? Don't expect that everything's going to be fantastic. So let's just see. Where's Doris going? Okay. These are all upside down. Excuse me for yawning. Oh. Hopefully I go to sleep tonight. No medication needed, and I just get over my bother, and will help if somebody comes forth. Anyway, Taurus, you are in confusion zone, as you said, Two of Swords. You need to, sometimes when we lose something, or we change something, lose our job, or we lose a friend, or and I'm not talking about through death or anything like that. I'm just like, when a situation changes dramatically, we get into this zone here, and we remember things sometimes with rose-colored glasses on. If you don't know what that means, it's sort of like remembering the relationship and everything that was good about it, which is nice. It's nice. But sometimes we need to rip off that blindfold and see what was actually wrong with it. Because if the relationship was really good, why did it split? Why did it break? Anyway, you do have something coming towards you where you're going to make a firm choice to go on a new direction here. I feel like you're going to meet up with somebody. It's going to be successful. Now, it could be through work or study where you're meeting this person. Something nice there. I better hurry up. This buzz is buzzing away. We do have some kind of get-together, some kind of union going on, some kind of really full-on commitment. You're being told to just take your time. And this is like a free spirit kind of energy. Maybe if you've got enough money, get on a plane, go on a holiday. Find out what your friends are doing. Find out if somebody's going to Bali or going to Spain or wherever. I know that in England, a lot of people travel to Spain. Yeah, I think you need to start that new direction, that new journey, and just be you. Just be you on your own, not you as somebody's partner. And just see what's out there, what the world holds for you. Alrighty, so let's do 2 yes and no's for you, and thank you for your donation today. Hopefully that's helped you. And come back again. Okay, so Doris, this is going to give you more information. We'll do your Sagittarius as well with this. So top of the deck, middle of the deck will be your star sign. So we'll just get 3 from the middle. Actually, I'll stop. Sagittarius, please. Sagittarius, Sagittarius. Okay, that one dropped out. That's for Sagittarius ready. All right, so yes or no, 2 questions. Think about it. Don't write it on the screen, Doris. Here we go. Let me just tilt that back up. Oh, yum, yum, yum. I don't think I'll eat today. I think I'll just drink water and chamomile tea and lemon and fast for 24 hours. My stomach's been a bit again. All right, here we go, Doris. Yes or no? We got maybe, maybe, no. And we've got yes, yes, maybe. All right, so your messages. So you've got a maybe not for your first question, and you've got a maybe yes, but it's more of a yes for the second question. Okay, so your last messages today, Doris, are give this thing time. Nothing's going to fix overnight. Nothing's going to fix next week. Just give yourself time to be just you on your own with your own thoughts, and sometimes your own thoughts can drive you nuts. Learn from the past. Learn from what went wrong and try and not make that kind of decision again. But this is talking to you about maybe talking to somebody that can help you talk this thing through. Maybe sitting with a friend or a grandmother, grandfather, somebody who you talk to and you trust. But that's learning from people who know. And I'm chucking them on the wrong pile. Here we've got this breaking the chain. The chain that's dragging you down at the moment, the thing that's pulling you back, it is going to ease up. It is going to break free. So you need to break that chain. We've got some kind of sexual or fertility energy here. This can be a new beginning. It can be like a little baby growing, something new beginning coming, happiness being restored in your home life, balance coming back in, and new opportunities will be presented to you. I feel that your future outcome in regards to a relationship or whatever, I feel like it's very positive, and I feel like you're probably not even looking at the moment. I mean, I wouldn't suggest anybody has finished a relationship and goes bang and looks for another relationship. Some people like to do that, but usually if they do that, they tend to, it doesn't work. Everything that they think is wonderful about this new person, it was wonderful while they were going through hell about the other relationship. And then once they're with this person, they start to see that it's just not for them. So I'd suggest some time on your own, doing things that you love, hanging with people that you love, and enjoyment. Okay, so we're doing Sagittarius now. If you are Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising, this is for you. Think about a question in your mind. I'll give you an answer as well as the week ahead, what's going on here. Sagittarius, we have a maybe, a no, and a yes. So your answer cannot be answered. You're not getting a yes or a no, Sagittarius, at this time. So either you already know the answer, and so it's pointless asking the question, or the question is for a later date. Like it can't be answered right now. Something has to change. So last messages for Sagittarius are look more closely. Look at yourself, look at others, and look at the situation. Second card is something becoming very heavy burdens there. It can mean that somebody's watching over you from spirit as well. And lastly, you have luck on your side. Something will work out in the end. All right. Doris had troubles with PayPal before. She was trying to pay the $5 and it was saying, I haven't got the message on here. It told her something about she couldn't pay. Then when she tried again, it worked. So yeah, there was some issue going on for Doris when she was trying to make that extra $5 payment. All right, Crystal, was it you next, or are we going to do Meh? Meh's still not in the room? I don't know whether I should do Meh or leave it alone and just do it next time I'm live when she's here. I can just reverse her money as well. I think I can pay it back to her. I don't know if I've got her on my email. I think I'll do a 5-minute reading for Meh, and we'll do a timestamp, and then when she comes back, we'll tell her that there's a timestamp there for her, and I'll send her the timestamp in a message on PayPal. It took me ages to work out where messages were on PayPal, so she might not even know that she's got a message. I actually found a message in an old email, and then when I clicked on it, it took me to PayPal, and it was a message from one of my clients. So, all right, yeah, I'm going to do Meh, her mini reading, and then Nina will do that later. Yeah, so we've got to do Meh, and then we've got Crystal with a reading. Oh, hang on. We've got Anadilia as well. So we've got Crystal, Anadilia, 2 detailed readings, and then we'll do Meh. No, I'll do Meh first. Okay, let's do Meh. So the timing is 22:45. So hang on. Timing starts now. Timing is 22:50 for Meh. 22:50 for Meh. 22.50. Don't open up donations. I'm just going to do what's there. If Bethel wanted to, yeah, that's what Doris was getting. She paid, and then when she tried to pay the difference in the money because she didn't pay enough, she couldn't get back in, and then eventually she could. Okay, so this is for Meh. Meh, we're going to be looking at, will you be getting a position with your new certificate, and congratulations again to you. I'm assuming that's what you were asking. So we're going to do general about career for you, all right? Okay, it's going to be a bit of a struggle, Meh. This is where you got your heart set. You know what you want to do, you know what your plan is, you're applying for jobs, you're thinking about what pay you're going to get, where you're going to work, what it's going to be like, what the people are going to be like, right? So you're on the right track. You're making these plans. Some of them will unfold, but unfortunately for some things, this is where you feel you don't fit. You feel like letting go of some kind of, this is like, if you're in a relationship with somebody, this is the ending of the relationship because it just doesn't gel, it doesn't work, there's too many secrets going on or too many unknowns. So this is where you want to be, and this is sort of where you feel you're at sometimes. It's a frustrating energy. It's like, why can't I get this happening? Why can't I get the position I want? Or why can't I get the money I want? Or I don't like working with those people. I don't want to work with this product. So this is where you want, and this is kind of where you're at. You're in a sticky situation up and down, but through some learning and support, there is something coming straight towards you. Now, this is normally friends, family, somebody who has an attraction to you, but I'm not talking about an attraction as in a sexual attraction or a physical attraction. I'm talking about an attraction to who you are, what you can do for their company or whatever. So there is some kind of business deal coming up, some sort of contract and learning. You may be asked to take on an extra subject. So even though you've finished the cosmetology school, congratulations on that, you've passed everything, they may want you to do another thing, and if you're lucky, they'll pay for that learning. So you'll have a job and you'll have this extra learning thing that you're getting paid for. The other way of looking at it is these are two teachers or two people that own a business, and they want you involved in this. It's a female-orientated business, which basically cosmetology normally is predominantly female. Over here, we have a lot of stress and study on your part, a lot of freaking out about a job. What am I going to do? Should I say something? You did have 3 kings come out. That means something that will be in the public eye. Now, my daughter, years ago, she got a job in a place and she was actually working with people that were famous, or she was working with CEOs of big corporations. So it was kind of like a public eye kind of feeling. And she got the 3 kings come out with the whole position thing. So down the track, you may have something that you really fit well into this. It's like you're going through a learning curve. You finished the studies, now it's time to do the practical. Don't get overloaded. If you need time out, take time out. If you need to ask questions, ask questions. And I just feel like somebody in time, you might start at the bottom somewhere, but in time you're going to get to where you desire, because your very first card out is, I want to work at this place, I want to get this amount of money, I want to have these kind of clients, and I want to live in a luxurious apartment. That stuff is coming, but there's some hard stuff along the way, and there's some new stuff that you might be learning. You may actually go into a new course as well. You finish the cosmetology, you might do, my daughter was going to go and do, you have to do a nursing certificate to be able to do those injections. I don't know about where you are, whether you have to do that, but if you wanted to do things like Botox injections and all of that, in Australia, you have to go and be a nurse. I don't know how far along with nurse. I don't think it's registered nurse. I think it may be one step down. But yeah, that was the rules when she was looking into that. So that something like that might come up, because you did have a thing that represents a doctor, medical. So you may go into something like plastic surgeries or, you know, enhancements or whatever. The bottom of the deck, you've got a good plan in your mind. You need to set that into action. You need to start moving. You need to start doing something. This is you working and being really good at what you do. So bottom of the deck is showing me that you will have something, you will be happy. Bit of stress and tension when you start, wanting to pack it in, wanting to say I can't do it. It will work. Persevere. You got through these years of training with the cosmetology. You were going to dump it. You had enough of it. You didn't think it suited you. You did well. You passed. So just keep going. All right, let's just do 3 from the top and 3 from the bottom. The 3 from the bottom is your yes and no. The 3 from the top is just extra information for you today, Meh. Okay, so the extra information is you do have something in your mind, voice it. If you need to talk to somebody, if you need to get something happening, start getting out there and doing it. There is a stubborn kind of energy here where you need to make yourself heard. Don't blend in with the crowd, let yourself be seen. And money may be an issue coming up. There may be work there, 7 hours work, 4 hours pay. So get started at the bottom and build on it, you know. You may also be needing to take something extra on. So you might get part-time work with your cosmetology thing and then at the same time you might have to work in a supermarket or something to make ends meet, you know, to do different things. So bottom of the deck was your yes or no, and we've got a yes, and a yes. Okay, so hopefully that was a question that you wanted a yes answer to. We got a beginning, we got stability, and then we've got strength and growing. So something is started at the beginning, it's getting bigger and bigger. It's also something to do with family here. We got Page and Queen of Cups sitting side by side. There's some sort of offer coming towards you. It'll make you feel good. Now the strength was in reverse. So it can be where you feel like, I haven't got it. I can't do it. I'm not good enough for this or whatever. So you need to turn your strength around and know that it's going to be positive, it's going to work. You may be getting some kind of support from a friend or a family member as well. Anyway, that was meh. Nina, can you in WhatsApp just quickly send me the timestamp for meh? And I will have to, I'll flick it through to her on PayPal. All right, Bethel finally got the payment working. Okay, so up next we have Crystal. Now this was the update thing. I don't know if I can read it. Did I say the update on the Christmas thing just then? I don't even know why I said the name Christmas, the word Christmas. Update on the job, promotion uprise. They removed the other position. You said something. I'm just going to have to go into my phone here